Rowdy, 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 rowdy.
What they do it?
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
On a higher. Yeah. Lifestyle, yeah, my lifestyle, yeah, my lifestyle on a high now. Lifestyle, yeah, my lifestyle, yeah, my lifestyle on a high now. She told me she loving my lifestyle. I'm young and I'm living my life now. Lifestyle, yeah, my lifestyle, yeah, my lifestyle is a vibe now.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Prim Hitter, and we are here at Lifestyle Training Special Edition. And today we have a special guest, DJ Touchofsoul. DJ Touchofsoul, how are you, man? Okay, very cool. Now, man, I just want to know, where does the word Touchofsoul come from? Like, what inspired you to actually have that name? And like, what's your real name? Because that's the most important thing. Then from there, you can just go on.
Well, the real name is Thabo Mnisi. Touchofsoul is my stage name. It's a mix of everything that just came together beautifully. I guess it was destiny because my mission and my objective in life is to eventually touch people's souls one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? And then, however, also it started because when I got into DJing, I used to play deep soulful house music. You know? So with the deep soulful house music, the body would touch, you know, would touch it and touch it. So I was the touch that plays soul, you know, touch of soul. And I'm a soulful person, you know. I love soul music, you know. I love everything that is, you know. So it was just like touch of soul, touch of soulful music. Even in my sets currently, as much as I may play gold, but I just add that element of soul to it to make it special as that signature hand.
I understand. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. The first time I heard of you was of your brand.
Yeah.
I didn't know you personally. I just saw TOS,
Yeah.
and the way it took over Durban, it's amazing, you know. And like for me, I wanted to know, like, with the whole merchandise aspect, what made you start that, and how did you like market it to make sure that it gets to that reach? Because I don't lie, like even someone that doesn't know, people know your brand, people don't know you, and for me that was really smart. So I don't know if you can tell us more about your brand as well. What made you start brand and yeah, well, like where you're going with it and all the stuff, you know.
Well, basically, I'll be honest with you. A lot of people still don't know who Touchofsoul is.
I see. A
lot of people know what TOS is because they've seen what TOS is. And finally, I like it that way. And as much as I started the brand to grow the DJ, you know what I'm saying? And eventually the DJ came about first before the brand, you know. The brand was there to support the DJ, to market the DJ, and to just brand the DJ to say this is who this guy is playing it, you know what I'm saying? However, people fell in love with the merchandise more, you know, and I decided, you know what, since it's got a life of its own, let me just nurture it and just let it grow on its own, you know. Invest time in it, people love it, appreciate it, and make sure people enjoy it. And eventually, people can know the DJ, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe energy needs to be natural, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the brand has grown the DJ. A lot of people who've seen and appreciated the brand have gone to look who's the person behind it and found, oh, it's this guy. Oh, and it's a DJ. And it's a good DJ on top of that, you know what I'm saying? So eventually, I'm still on my journey there. I'm still pushing the merchandise, and I'm glad Durban received it well, Swaziland received it well, Joburg, Cape Town, and now it's worldwide, you know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, personally, I'm pretty proud of you, man. And the way, even though I not met you formally, but by me looking at pictures and me looking at your growth from you not having a store and you owning one now, and for me that is very inspirational for somebody that actually is out there and really wants to pursue what you are pursuing, you know. And yeah, you from Swaziland, right? So yeah, so tell us, people, I'm sure a lot of people know that. I'm sure a lot of people know what's happening. So tell us about like your upbringing there. How was you growing up from Swaziland, and how did you then say, you know what, let me venture to Durban, let me see, like, you know, like what inspired you to get here?
Yeah. Well, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, the brand produced all this and everything. But yeah, born and raised in the kingdom of Eswatini.
Yes.
And yeah, I was studying there. I was always passionate about music, always passionate about. I just had a zeal for life, you know what I'm saying, with the music more than anything. And then after finishing studying there, I came to Durban to pursue my studies. I studied at the University of Swaziland. Yeah, and as I was in university, that's where I got more access to equipment, more access to crowds, so Durban is much bigger in the eventing scene, which is what I'm passionate about, than the Kingdom is, So when I got here, man, I was like inspired by so many people. I went after my goal of being a DJ. I won the Red Bull competition, went to Cape Town. When I got to Cape Town, they showed us a much more bigger perspective in terms of this entertainment, this business. There's a lot of it that you can do within the entertainment space, you know what I'm saying? And I fell in love more with the branding part of everything. You're like, you know what? As a DJ, you must be a brand. Treat yourself like a brand. Don't just be every other DJ, because everyone can play the decks, you know what I'm saying? But what should set you apart, you know what I'm saying? Brand yourself well. Have an Instagram page, have a Facebook page, have an email address. Just, wear your brand, live your brand, and that part stick to me more. I was like, listen, from that day forward, I'm gonna live my brand. I started wearing the Touch of Soul. I created the logo with the help of a friend called Refailer in Pretoria. Okay, he sent me a couple of logos. I picked this one. I was like, okay, this one. I started wearing the brand myself, wearing my own t-shirt for like a good year. And people will see it and be like, what does this mean? It's a Touch of Soul. It's who I am. It's my stage name, Until people started really stealing my clothes. People taking, going to the cabs. People started, every show that I went to, people, wanted the cab. And a friend would see and be like, where did you get that? I love it. So the logo is visually powerful. It's clean. People see it as something more than what it is, And then I was like, let me just not stop, put the brand out there, until the point where now I have a store here and I have a holding store in Mlazi, and I'm looking to move to Joburg. I have a store in Swaziland. Yes. And now the plan is to make it worldwide.
That's actually a bigger vision, It's inspiring hearing you saying this, Like, I remember me seeing you at church. And I think me asking this question wouldn't hinder anything, because I'm sure you're a Christian, and I see what God has been doing in your life, and I just, all thanks to Him, and man, God has blessed you so much, and you just came, you just traveled, you went to the US, like. I want you to tell me more about the experience, and how did you even get to that opportunity to be in that platform and then spread your wings even more internationally now, that was just mind-blowing, and it happened so randomly, so I just tell the people, like, how did that all occur?
Yeah, well, I won't even deny the fact that I'm a blessed man, and I appreciate and I give all the glory, because, like I said, man, it's very rare that a DJ can start something and it can blow up to this level, and I don't want to believe it's me, because the people don't even know who the guy is. Maybe if the people know the guy, following the guy, maybe if I was an AKA and people love AKA, so people didn't even know who the guy is, but even all the big brands, as you can see in the world over there, practically every celebrity has won the brand, and some of them don't even know who I am. So what I'm saying is, the brand has opened doors for me. The brand has introduced me to people. The brand has elevated me so much, because now, as Touch of Soul, I come in with the name Touch of Soul, and doors open, you know what I'm saying? Clubs open up for me. The US gig, the brand got me the US gig. People are like, listen, I've been wearing your stuff here in the US, people love it, people want it, how can we get it? I was like, listen, the brand, there's more to the brand, there's the DJ, you know what I'm saying? There's like, even better, we host events this side, come play for us, bring your brand. I had a Touch of Soul event, it was TOS night in the USA, in Florida. You heard what I'm saying? In Florida, USA, man, I had a TOS event, so it's the brand, you know what I'm saying?
I
can't explain it myself.
The brand is doing,
it's everything, but also God is playing a big role in it, as you said. God is playing a big role in it.
I can actually experience, I can imagine the experience that you encountered being there. I'm sure when you got there, your whole perspective changed, and your vision became more bigger, So,
like I'm saying, as you could hear as I'm speaking, the vision is now not South Africa. The vision is worldwide. Like I don't want to limit myself to Durban. I want to limit myself to the kingdom, to Africa. I want to take on the world. When I got to the US, I saw that there's so much opportunities, and since I'm already here, I might as well just try and take over, the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, take the brand to bigger heights. The perspectives change completely. Even my playing, even my enthusiasm in my craft, I just want to be worldwide.
Man, that's really, really inspirational. And one thing I like about you, Touch, is I'm just going to just say it out there because people need to know that the first time I approached you and I spoke to you and you were different, and I saw the humility, I saw how humble you are, and my nigga, I just want to say that is what will get you to the next level. And would see like some people that actually watch this, they get inspired, and I do these interviews because I want them to understand that, as much as you can see in your Instagram and your Facebooks and whatever, that these people are rolling high rollers, or they live in the big life, but they have a starting point. And since this month is mental awareness, health awareness, and a lot of people are so stuck in social media and they want to live their lives in social media, they want to pursue something that they're not, they put pressure on themselves. We see them all the time, like as a person, not you, away from being a DJ, as you, like what is like the best advice you can give a young person that's actually looking at you and idolizing you and feeling the pressure that they need to do things they're not even ready for, or like what is that advice? Because people go through a lot of depression, they suffer a lot from depression and anxiety, and even though they might not show it, they always just cloud it by going to clubs and being there continuously and drinking and just being reckless, and what is the best way that you can, like, advice you can help them cope with that, because that is a sickness, and yeah.
I was about to say the same thing. It is a sickness, and more than anything, it comes from pressure. But also more than anything, it's all in the brain and all in the mind. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment you are able to take control of your mind, then you can act differently, you know what I'm saying? Because depression is just you and your feelings and your mind and creating thoughts and just going deeper and deeper and deeper into depression because you don't have this and you don't have that and you don't have this and you don't have that, and I'm supposed to be here and it's not happening and I'm knocking here and that door is shutting, you know what I'm saying? Whereas if you just be able to control your mind and just relax, try and find yourself, try and be yourself. I said the other day in my status, that it's important to once in a while have meetings with yourself.
I saw that.
Have meeting with yourselves, just deliver a purpose, you report to yourself to say, listen,
self-introspection.
You know what I'm saying? Self-introspection, just this is what I hope to achieve. But also don't draw one plan, because if that door closes, you think it's over with you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot, man. There's a lot that you can do, but more than anything, people mustn't pressurize themselves. There's time for everything. You know what I'm saying? I've been hustling and I think I'm at the verge of breaking, I've been trying to drop a single and it's been happening for the longest time, you know what I'm saying? Someone else would feel like, what's wrong with me, why is it not happening? Or if I drop something, it doesn't take off as much as it should, you know what I'm saying? And my friends this side are buying cars, are doing this. I'm at a level where I decide to invest in the brand, you know what I'm saying? Now the brand is opening opportunities for me. With that, whatever that I invested in the brand, I could have decided to go ball in the club, go do whatever, So investing that little bit you have into whatever you're passionate about, that little bit you have. With me, one cap, I never had capital. One cap, bought another cap, you know what I'm saying? That was just me investing in my craft. I go DJ, get 500 grand, 200 grand to buy a couple of caps to sell, you know what I'm saying? Just you slowly but surely investing in your brand. Something is going to happen definitely, but the moment you start looking at someone else and putting pressure on yourself, that's the moment, if it doesn't happen, you get a slap in your face and you then start to be suicidal, start locking yourself out, start shutting yourself off on the world, you know what I'm saying? And one other important thing, I believe you are responsible for where you can get yourself. If you hold or give someone else too much power for your own brand, then you're going to be depressed because that person can open and close anytime. Whereas if you decide on yourself. For example, I can decide to lock this office anytime. You know what I'm saying? I make the rules for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I work with people, but I can decide to host an event in the USA. No one can stop me. You know what I'm saying? But if you hope and wait for someone else to do all these things for you, I would never have a USA tour. I would never have a store because I'm hoping for someone to come and invest money for me to open a store. But if I go and knock myself and open these opportunities for myself, bigger things open. You know, opportunities come to people that are moving, that are on the way. Opportunities come to people that are doing things. If you sit and say, I'm talented, just trust me, give me a chance. No one's going to do it. But if you create your own chances, call 5 people, rap for them, call 5 people, dress them, call a few friends, you know, host them, show them what you can do, then opportunities come that way, you know what I'm saying? But if you wait for people to, so people, for that mental awareness thing, people must just be able to try and do things themselves, control their own minds, and just use their minds positively, and things eventually.
Wow, man, that's so true. Just add on, I believe that if you are the only person that actually knows, as you have mentioned, that you need to see it first. Like that's I won't lie. Also, I'm just gonna say this because I've never said it in one of my interviews. Like I've been suffering so much with the organization itself. You know, I'm trying to make a huge change in my city, even though I'm not getting any cent, and everything's going out to the program itself. You know, and it's very challenging. But what I know is that I will change the. You know, so that's the mindset I have, and that's the drive and the zeal I have. And it's amazing you say that, and I hope you guys, when you are actually listening and you understand that, you know what, there's always a starting point. And what the man said it all. You know, I can't really add on much.
Along the way, as you do it, someone's gonna jump on it. Someone's gonna jump on it. Someone's gonna jump on it. Just as long as you keep that vision going. And if it doesn't happen the way you would perceive, just keep going a little bit longer. Someone's gonna say, listen, I love that initiative. Can I just invest a little bit of this is what you offer, and that's going to go a long way in you achieving that. And I promise you, you are going to change the positive way, just in a different way. And I promise you, it's going to happen.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the interview, because most of the time in the interviews, people think it's just for you guys. It's also for me, because I really, because I look up to these people and the guys, and I thank God for this moment. And I just want to say thank you so much, Touch, for taking the time off. I know you're such a busy person, you're doing a lot of things, and for you to even see what this thing can be, and taking the time, and you know, I appreciate that. I appreciate for you being real, because not a lot of people can do what you're doing. You know, people are always seeking for what I'm going to benefit. You know, and yeah, man, like guys, you heard it from like yourself. Digital Soul, he said everything, you know, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching Lifestyle Training Special Edition, and yeah.